We could blame the parents and we could blame the children now. That's crazy.
You know how it goes, yeah. Early mornings, late nights, still holding it down. Hold it down. Parents with that real love, steady running this town. That real love. Conversations in the air, let the truth rewind. Feels like 2005 every time we shine. Yeah, every time we shine. Every time. To the parents that show up tired and still
Come on in. Look, there's a such thing as parent remorse. Like, have you ever met someone or have you ever had this feeling that, dang, I feel bad for my child going through what they're going through because I provided a better life for them? Like the sacrifices that you know that your child will come across in life because you had to come across of it because you wanted your child to have a better life, whatever that looks like for you, right? Do you know that there are some parents don't even want to become better parents? Like, there's people out here don't even want to try. Not even for their kids, but not even for themselves. Who they are is who they are, and that's what they're going to stay. And by all means, live your life. Live your life. Do whatever is best for you. But to my parents that actually stayed and did the work, provided the work, sheltered the work, created the work, put in the work, showed up, every day, you can run across, every now and then you might have this parent remorse. But every time that creeps up, every time you start second guessing your parenting skills, every time you start second guessing yourself, maybe I should never did this, or, maybe we should just go back to the old way, or, maybe I'm never going to be a good... Get them thoughts out your mind. Get them thoughts out your mind. Tell yourself you can do this. This easy work. You go out there and you work for somebody else. It's easy work. Your life should not be more harder than you making somebody else's. Oh, that's a bar right there. Like, your life should be that much easier. If you making somebody else's life easier, your life should be a freaking breeze. Yeah. Yeah, you might run across this feeling of parent remorse sometimes. But that's just a reminder to let you know you're doing something right. If you have this feeling like, dang, man, I feel bad, but what you do after that? You gonna stay in that feeling, or you gonna say, hey, look, maybe I need to readjust some things, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep showing up for these kids. That's all I have for y'all today. I don't really have too much, you know what I'm saying? TikTok kind of messing with my, showing me these videos of these parents and these children. And it's crazy because we can't even blame the parents no more. We could blame the parents and we could blame the children now. That's crazy. We could blame the children, we could blame the parents. Everybody has a voice and everybody should be heard about how they feel, because most of the time people react on emotions. It's not because you did what you did. No, you did something and hurt something in them, or an emotion got expressed and they don't know how to, express it without putting them piles on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't put them piles on you. I don't know. But you control that. Oh, look, did y'all see the video about the kids, instead of the parents going to disciplinary action that's whooping them children with, switches and belts and beatings and stuff like that? They narrowed it down to, you got some parents that actually do the wall sits for their children for disciplinary actions. And I find that great. I did that for my nieces and nephews, and it got done to me, especially in gym. It got done to me, and it taught me discipline. It taught me how to control my emotions. That hurts. If you ever did wall sits, yeah, it's okay for 1 or 2 minutes. It's okay for 30 seconds. Try sitting there for 10 minutes. Man, and you know your body not used to that? Come on now. Oh yeah, I know what it felt like. So that's why I knew it was going to work for them. But did I know that was teach me emotional discipline? Did I know that was teach me emotional intelligence? Absolutely not. I was a kid. But now that I'm going through life and I experienced life and, you know, being there, I wasn't fully raising my nieces and nephews. I was like the help raising my nieces and nephews. But I was on site. Like, I was there. And, well, I am still there. But I used to have them do wall sits because, girl, who got time? It was 7 of them. Okay, who got time to go down the list? Okay, next. Girl, by the second one, I'm tired. I done got wore out. Who whooping who? Who hurt who? Who disciplined who? Baby, I ain't got time for this. You know what? Everybody on the line. Everybody on the wall. Everybody on the wall. Get on the wall. I ain't got time for this. Get on it. And I got my reinforcement. You better believe it. I got my reinforcement. Get on the wall. Yeah. And that showed me their anger too. That actually showed me who get angry fast. Who know how to control their anger. Who know how to control when they're in an uncomfortable situation. Didn't nobody know how to do it at first. But the more they got to it and the more older they got, yeah, I started having to reconsider my disciplinary actions. You know what I'm saying? Because they start having that in a bag. I'm like, hold up, it's 5 minutes already. Ain't nobody. Hold up now. I think they're playing with me. You know what I'm saying? They start testing me. But that's here. I'm sorry, yeah. Oh Lord, yeah. I feel tested for sure. But none of them never been in serious trouble. Like anger, just so outraged that they don't really know what they're doing. Trust me, if they're angry, they're doing it in a safe place. I promise you that. I promise you that. They're doing it in a safe place. And they're doing it to somebody that know they ain't gonna pop off like that. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Kids got a different life now. You know, I now understand why your parents just say, yeah, your child can act one way inside the house, but outside the house they act a totally different way. Maybe so, probably. Possibility. Maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't spy on my kids. You know, I don't do all that. I just pray that the morals and the values and the integrity that I have shown throughout these years, they picked up somewhere along the line. You know, and I continue to pray for them that they continue this journey that they're on. And that's where I'm at. They, you know, older, everybody over age of 18. And besides my daughter, she's 6. So, yeah. But don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about none of that. Know that you're doing your best, and the best is do what you're doing. And can't nobody make you feel bad about wanting more or becoming a better version of yourself or a better person for your kids. Because if you don't show up for them, who will? If you do not show up for your kids, who will? And it's more than dressing them. It's not baby dolls, okay? It's more to dressing them and making them look cute and making them look fly. You know what I'm saying? It's more to that. They're not dolls. They're humans with real emotions, with real, and like they're more, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, but not yet. But they are humans and they're looking for guidance. And if they can't come to you, who you think they turn to? If your child cannot trust you enough to come to you, I always tell people, look, the way that you raise your children or whatever model you attachment or a parent attachment that you did when they were younger and raising them up to they started being established on their own, that's going to show you what type of parent you are or were. That's going to show you the type of parent you were. And you give yourself an A or F. Either way, look, you did the best you could with what you got. And I'm talking to the parents that's actually doing it. Now, I'm not talking to the parents that could have done better but chose not to. I'm not talking to y'all. Get out my... I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the ones that actually show up for them kids. Yeah, show up for them kids. Because once again, if you don't show up for your kid, who will? Who will? I remember talking to this parent, and he just felt like giving money was just the parental thing to do. Like, that's the number one thing. Like, that's all you got to do is just give your money, and you have done your duty as a father. So I got to give my money and my time, too. Not only do I got to give my money, my time, and my space. Not only do I got to do all those things, I have to share among my own personal things. Where's the balance in that? R. Kelly said half on a baby. I don't know if you heard that song, but he said half on a baby. Yeah, he said half on a baby. Half on a baby. That's what he said. He didn't say whole on a baby. He said half on a baby. But it happens like that sometimes. And to those parents, look, you doing the job of two people. Two people. It takes more than one person to raise a child. And you're doing all of it. And plus maintaining yourself. Or at least trying. It'll get easier. I promise you. You're just in that wobble stage right now. You're just in that imbalance right now. It's like standing on a balance beam or trying to do the monkey bars. You know, that first time you do it, it hurts. That first row with the monkey bars, it hurts. You can't stay up there too long. You drop down and then you get frustrated because you feel like you don't have the strength. You feel like you're not strong enough. Or when you jump on the balance beam and you realize that you don't have the type of balance, like you got to hold your arms out the way that you got to hold your arms out. You can't really hold your arms out to the side. You have to balance yourself. Yeah, it happens like that. Sometimes we fall and we wobble and we get it. But the more you stick at it, the more you try, the more you keep on improving yourself and you keep modeling whatever parental style that you desire for your community, for your household, you'll get better. That's what I mean by it get easier. They say practice makes perfection. I just think practice just make you better. It doesn't make you perfect, because you're gonna have mistakes. You're gonna bump, because this is a new territory. You don't know nothing about this. You ain't been here before. So when you get to that wobble stage, just know that you'll get better. And when you do get better, you're going to have this shit in the bag so good, you got to be like, man, what's next? What's next? Yeah, what's next? I would love to have more children. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely love to have more children. But in this economy, I'm going to wait. In the pickings of men, I'm going to wait on that too. I know when the older people used to say, just wait, he coming to you, baby. Just sit there and be patient. Just stand in your purpose, stand on your street, stand in front of your house. Be, whatever. He coming. You trust me. They coming. I promise you. Continue to focus on them kids. They coming. He coming. She coming. Don't worry about that. I promise you. I promise you. And that's how you know that you can balance it. There is a such thing as work-life balance. But you got to create it. You have to create that for your household. Can't nobody create that for you. You have to create that for your own household, that work-life balance. I don't know how busy your schedule is. I don't know. But find a way. Figure it out. And what I'm asking, it don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing but a thought to put in action, to put in motion. That's it. If you can't do that for yourself, I can't help you. This is not your community. I can't do that for you. I'm sorry. Because then they'll be taken from me and I don't. Because in this neighborhood, around these streets, these part of the neck of the woods, we self-improve over here, regardless of what stage of parenting that we're in. Whether we co-parenting or where we parenting by ourselves. Or where we parenting with extended families. No matter what phase you're in, just know that it gets better. This is not a period. It's a comma. Because you know them kids going to grow up eventually, right? You know them kids not going to stay kids no more. Eventually they're going to grow up. And guess what? They're going to have opinions. And whatever you've been feeding them, they're going to start pooping it out. Now, it's going to be like, do I like what I smell? I don't like this. Well, what is this? What's going on here? So you got to ask yourself, do you adjust or do they adjust? And as a parent, I'm not telling you to bring your stuff, don't stand on business. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying observe the situation and, put something in motion. Because remember, this is your household. Remember, you saw that seed grow. That seed didn't see you grow. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Y'all have a good day.